Breaking news. The moment millions of Americans have been waiting for is finally here. The IRS has just confirmed that a massive $7,200 double stimulus package has been approved, and banks across the nation are already gearing up for this Friday's historic deposit. This isn't just another government payment. We're talking about a game-changing financial boost that could transform your bank account this week. But before I reveal all the crucial details about this double stimulus package and what you need to do to ensure you receive your payment, take a second to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any urgent updates about your money. Now, you might be wondering, why is this stimulus package different from previous ones? And why are banks specifically preparing for it? Well, this is exactly what I'm about to break down for you, and trust me, the details will surprise you. This isn't just a regular stimulus payment. It's a carefully designed double package with specific requirements and benefits that could affect you and your family in ways you haven't imagined. Let's dive into the biggest news. First, the $7,200 double stimulus package. This unprecedented amount is actually divided into two separate payments, each designed to address different aspects of financial hardship that many Americans are currently facing. The IRS has structured this package in a way that maximizes its impact on both immediate needs and long-term financial stability. But here's the key question. Are you eligible for both parts of this payment? The eligibility criteria for this double stimulus package are different from what we've seen before. The IRS has expanded the qualifying parameters, meaning more Americans will be eligible this time around. If you've been wondering whether you'll qualify, here's some good news. The income thresholds have been adjusted to account for recent economic changes, and even if you didn't qualify for previous stimulus payments, you might be eligible for this one. What's particularly interesting about this Friday's deposit is how banks are preparing for it. Major financial institutions across the country have already begun implementing special processing systems to handle the massive influx of deposits. They're expecting this to be one of the largest single-day deposit events in recent history. But why are banks taking such extraordinary measures for this particular stimulus package? The answer lies in the unique structure of this double payment system. Unlike previous stimulus packages, this one is being processed through a new, streamlined system that allows for faster distribution of funds. Banks have been working closely with the Treasury Department to ensure that eligible recipients receive their money as quickly and efficiently as possible. This is why many banks have already started preparing their systems for Friday's rollout. Now, let's break down the two components of the $7,200 package. The first part is designed as an immediate relief payment, aimed at helping Americans with current expenses and urgent financial needs. The second part is structured more as an economic recovery payment, intended to provide longer-term financial support and stimulate sustained economic growth. Understanding this distinction is crucial because it affects how and when you might receive your payments. Here's something that many people are asking: will both payments arrive simultaneously? According to the IRS, while both payments are part of the same package, they might be deposited separately, even though they're both scheduled for Friday. This is where the bank's preparation becomes crucial. They're setting up their systems to handle both deposits efficiently, whether they come together or separately. Let's talk about the timing of these deposits on Friday. Different banks will process these payments at different times throughout the day. Some banks have announced that they'll begin processing as early as midnight, while others will distribute funds during their regular business hours. This is why it's crucial to understand your bank's specific policies regarding government deposits. One of the most significant aspects of this stimulus package is how it interacts with existing benefits and tax credits. If you're currently receiving other government benefits, you might be wondering how this new stimulus package will affect them. The good news is that these payments are designed to complement, not replace or interfere with, other benefits you might be receiving. Now, here's something important that many people overlook: the tax implications of these stimulus payments. While stimulus payments are generally not considered taxable income, there are some specific situations where they might affect your overall tax picture. It's essential to understand how these payments fit into your broader financial situation, especially as we approach the end of the tax year. Let's discuss the verification process that banks will use this Friday. Many people are asking, Do I need to do anything to ensure I receive my payment? The answer depends on your specific situation. If you've received previous stimulus payments without issues, you likely won't need to take any additional steps. However, if your banking information has changed or if you've had issues with previous payments, there are some important steps you need to take immediately. The IRS has set up a special portal for this double stimulus package, allowing recipients to verify their information and track their payments. This is particularly important given the size of these payments. You'll want to ensure all your information is current and accurate. But what happens if you need to update your information before Friday? Here's where timing becomes crucial. While Friday is the official deposit day, some people might see their payments appear in their accounts even earlier, thanks to how certain banks process pending deposits. This is why it's essential to keep a close eye on your account starting Thursday evening. Some banks have even created special alert systems for these stimulus deposits. Another important aspect to consider is how this stimulus package affects different household configurations. Whether you're a single filer, head of household, or joint filer, the amount and structure of your payment might vary. Families with dependents might also see additional benefits as part of this package. Understanding these variations is key to knowing exactly what to expect in your account. Let's address a concern many people have expressed. What happens if I don't receive my payment on Friday? The IRS has established a clear protocol for delayed or missing payments. If you're eligible but don't receive your payment as expected, there's no need to panic. There's a specific process to follow, and I'll explain exactly what steps you need to take if you find yourself in this situation. One of the most exciting aspects of the stimulus package is its potential long-term impact on the economy. Financial experts are predicting that this double payment structure could have a more substantial and lasting effect than previous stimulus measures. This is partly because of how the payment is divided and the timing of its release. Here's something interesting to consider: how should you best utilize these funds? While everyone's situation is different, financial advisors are suggesting various strategies for maximizing the benefit of this double payment. Some recommend using the first payment for immediate needs while investing the second payment in longer-term financial goals. The key is creating a plan that works for your specific circumstances. The banking sector's preparation for this Friday is unprecedented. Many banks have extended their customer service hours and increased their staff to handle questions and concerns about these deposits. Some have even created dedicated hotlines specifically for stimulus-related inquiries. This level of preparation indicates just how significant this payment event is going to be. Let's talk about security measures. Unfortunately, whenever large government payments are announced, scammers try to take advantage of the situation. Banks and the IRS have implemented enhanced security protocols for this double stimulus package. It's crucial to know how to protect yourself from potential scams and fraud attempts related to these payments. One question that keeps coming up is about the future of stimulus payments after this package. While this $7,200 double stimulus is significant, many are wondering if there will be additional payments in the future. While nothing is confirmed yet, there are ongoing discussions about potential future economic support measures. Here's important information for those who use online banking or mobile banking apps. Many banks are updating their systems to better display these stimulus deposits. You might notice new features or categories in your banking app specifically related to these government payments. This is part of the bank's efforts to make the process as transparent as possible. For those who are helping family members manage their finances, there are some special considerations to keep in mind. If you're assisting elderly parents or other relatives with their banking, make sure you have the proper authorization in place before Friday. This will help avoid any delays or complications in accessing the funds. Now, let's discuss the broader economic implications of this stimulus package. When millions of Americans receive these deposits simultaneously, it creates a significant economic ripple effect. Local businesses, in particular, might see increased activity in the days and weeks following the deposits. This economic stimulation is actually one of the key goals of the package's design. Here's something practical to consider. Many banks are recommending that customers set up direct deposit alerts, specifically for Friday. This way, You'll know immediately when your stimulus payments hit your account. It's a simple step that can help you better manage and plan for these funds. What about those who don't have traditional bank accounts? The IRS and participating banks have made special arrangements for individuals who use alternative financial services. If you typically receive government payments through a prepaid debit card or other non-traditional banking methods, there are specific procedures in place for you to receive these stimulus payments. Looking ahead to what happens after Friday, it's important to understand how these payments might affect your overall financial planning for the rest of the year. Whether you're planning to save, invest, or use the funds for immediate needs, having a clear strategy will help you maximize the benefit of this double stimulus package. Before we wrap up, let me share some final thoughts about what you should do to prepare for Friday. First, verify your banking information is up to date. Second, set up alerts for your account. Third, be aware of your bank's specific processing times for these deposits. And finally, have a plan for how you'll use these funds once they arrive. This double stimulus package represents a significant opportunity for many Americans to strengthen their financial position. Whether you use it to catch up on bills, build your emergency fund, or invest in your future, the key is making informed decisions that align with your personal financial goals. That's all for today's update, but remember, if you want to stay informed about these stimulus payments and future financial opportunities, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have notifications turned on. Drop a comment below, letting me know how you plan to use your double stimulus payment, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more important updates about your money.